This is Kylie, and this presentation is about social media in the classroom, specifically Facebook. To use Facebook in the classroom, you'll of course have to have a Facebook account. Signing up if you don't already have one is really easy. All you do is put your name and an email, and it creates a Facebook for you. The first thing that you should do once you have a Facebook is to edit your privacy settings. Make sure you have strong settings so that only people you want to see your information will be able to see that information. To use Facebook in the classroom, you will have to set up a Facebook group for your classroom, which will be shown in the following tutorial. So this is an example of a group Facebook that I used for my undergraduate degree for my comparative anatomy biology class. As you can see, all the group members are across the top. The name of the group is here, and there are posts from other people in the class who have uploaded files or linked to YouTube. This is a post from our professor, an update about lab. Videos you can see come across the original feed of the group. You can also scroll over to photos and see all the photos and videos that people have uploaded. As you can see, this page has been used a lot by members of the class because pictures from lab were really useful in studying for lab practicals and everything like that, and you can see lots of videos have been uploaded both by students in the class and by our professor. You can also upload files, create a document, or upload a file from your computer. Photos, same thing. You can upload photos or upload videos. So to create a group, all you do is you come to this left-hand side navigation where groups are. You go to add a group. You can see that you can add groups based on your networks. For this, I'm going to add the group outside of the network so that anyone in any network can join. So outside these groups, group name, I'm going to do VT Syed like our wiki page. Members, so it makes you add a member to start a group, so I'm just going to add my dad. You can make the group closed, which is especially good for class groups. So with a closed group, the administrator, the teacher, has to approve members, but anyone can search for the group. So anyone in the class who knows the group name can search for the group. They can request to be added to get to the group, and the teacher can either add them or not add them. So you could also make the group secret. The only problem with that is that the administrator has to be friends with whoever they're adding to the group, and teachers aren't going to be friends with their students or their students' parents on Facebook. So a closed group works much better for this. So then all you do is press create, and it creates the page. You can choose an icon. I'm going to choose the apple and ruler icon. Press OK. So then the page is fully developed for you. You can write a post. So you can say, welcome to the page. Please post related articles and videos or links. And then you would just say post. It's as easy as that, and it comes up on the feed of the page. You can also easily add photo and video. You can also add files. This is especially good for uploading PowerPoints used in class, uploading notes used in class. You can also upload files from Dropbox, which is useful considering the presentation done by Michael. Dropbox can be used a lot in the classroom. So connecting Dropbox with your Facebook group is a really nice aspect of this. Another cool thing here is that you can ask a question, so you can poll the class. So you could ask anything from what's going on in class to what students want to see more of in class, anything like that, and then all you do is press add poll options, and you can add whatever your answers you want to be. You post the question, it pops up on the page, and then students can answer. So it would look something like this. Post. It'll show up and you can select your response, and it says that one person has responded, and you can unfollow post, you can unvote. So that's a really nice aspect to this group page to start discussion outside of the classroom. You can also add events, which is really cool because any events that you add will show up on your students' newsfeed anytime they log on to Facebook. So you can add tests, you can add quizzes, you can add homework due dates to events on the Facebook group, and it would just be another way of organizing your students and helping them to succeed in class. So why would you want to use a Facebook group in your classroom? Kids now, most people, are all on social media, all about social media. It's easy to keep up with people, it's easy to keep in touch. Through Facebook, you can keep in touch with both your students and your parents or guardians. You can add parents and guardians to the Facebook page. You can post videos from your classroom. You can post photos from your classroom. You can post notes. You could add extra information like links to articles or YouTube videos that you didn't have time to show in class. And you can also poll questions to engage students in discussion and even parents. So it's a really great way to expand your classroom learning. With any social media website, there are going to be considerations and concerns. A main concern would be student access. Will all your students be allowed access to Facebook? There is kind of a way to go about this with involving parents and guardians because your students are minors in high school. Part of what's good about a Facebook group is that you can add parents and guardians, so that if a student is not allowed to have a Facebook page, you may be able to connect with their parent or guardian and have those people have access to the Facebook page and share the information with the student. Another thing that could be an issue is that if students don't have access to internet or computers at home, so where your school system is, what your students have access to, could also be a concern. Your social media policy could also cause issues. I know some schools don't allow social media in school, and they don't really like to involve teachers and students in social media. Of course, you wouldn't want to be friends with your students on your personal Facebook page, which is why you would be able to interact with them through the group but have privacy settings so that they cannot access your personal page. Addressing parental concerns, of course, would just be making sure that their Facebook privacy settings are safe, making sure that the group settings are safe. So this is all kind of a discussion that you would need to have with your class, with your parents of the class, sending a note home, or however you'd like to handle it before you start implementing Facebook in your classroom. Please feel free to discuss any other concerns or questions on the Edmundo site.